The level of unseriousness in the life of some people, you just wonder that, how did you people grow up? Mohbad's father has decided to reopen the case against Naira Marley and Sam Larry, and this will be happening on the July 2nd. I'm now wondering that why would you now decide to now accuse Naira Marley and Sam Larry? Because initially, when the people were fighting and helping in this case, the Nigerian citizens, they were shouting that let's raise the case against Naira Marley and Sam Larry. This same Mohbad father was the one that was even trying to bring down the case and saying that there is no need to accuse Naira Marley, that Naira Marley is not involved. The citizens were saying that they are going to demand justice for Mohbad by calling out Naira Marley and Sam Larry. But all along, this man was not against Sam Larry and Naira Marley. Now, after a long time, after how many months, now he has decided to now say he wants to reopen the case against Naira Marley and Sam Larry. It's kind of funny. I just feel like this man is not serious. And also, why people were demanding for justice, this man and the ex-wife, who happens to be the mother of Mohbad, they were in another drama entirely, fighting against each other, and all in all, we were not even able to demand justice for the boy Mohbad. It was as if the case is between the father of Mohbad and the mother of Mohbad. They made sure the case had no major result all along. But right now, the man is trying to come out and say he wants to open the case. Why they have refused to bury the corpse of Mohbad. I see the level of unseriousness in this family, the family of Mohbad. That is the father and mother of Mohbad. Let's quickly move to the next story. Kenya law firm has revealed that Cubana chief priest has gone to Kenya to file a case against his baby mama, or the alleged baby mama, Helen. Now, it's going to be like a win-win for Helen. Helen, on the other hand, has claimed that she could not come to Nigeria because of insecurity. That is why she has not come to file a case against Cubana chief priest in Nigeria. And she has been crying and shouting online that Cubana chief priest should come and take his baby. But right now, Cubana chief priest has decided to go to Kenya to go and file a case against Helen, the alleged baby mama. Now, what people are saying that no matter how they drag this case, that if the court demanded that they should go and do a DNA test so that they will confirm if Cubana chief priest is the true owner of the baby, that no matter what they do, it's going to be positive. It's going to show that Cubana chief priest own the baby, that there's no how they are going to do the DNA test in Kenya that is not going to show that Cubana chief priest owned the baby. Now, that is what we are going to be waiting for. If truly Cubana chief priest is the owner of the baby, and some people are actually saying that Cubana chief priest's wife is giving Cubana Gbasgbos at home, that he should go and clear his name of this whole internet drama. But what will be the result of the case is what we are waiting for, which the case is set to start soon, and we are expecting results immediately, since it's going to be happening in Kenya. Now, let's talk about Very Dark Man. The level of love that Very Dark Man is getting on the street is massive. This is what we call it's massive, baby. Very Dark Man, on the other hand, was driving by on the street, and he saw some content creator creating content by dancing, and he parked and bumped into their video, do the dance routine with them. And these people were so happy to see Very Dark Man show up in their dance video. We also know recently that Very Dark Man also showed love to some teachers in the north that were supposed to be paid 70,000 naira as salary, that are still paid 30,000 naira, and they decide to go on strike. It has been said that Very Dark Man has come outside with some children to the government office to go and protest. They came outside to protest in the front of the government office, saying that why would the government increase the salary of the teachers, that is the minimum wage, from 30,000 to 70,000. And they are demanding, why is it that the teachers are still being paid 30,000 naira instead of the pronounced 70,000 naira? Now, the teachers have decided to go on strike for almost 9 weeks now, and this has caused the children to be at home. I would say the level of wickedness that some people are doing, because if government have released the money for these teachers to be paid, and one person or some group of people decide to sit on the money just to put these children at home. After this set of people short paying these teachers for a couple of months, I think it's the best for them to be paid their due salary instead of them being short paid. Very dark man, and some number of people have decided to go and protest, and the protest is still ongoing. We hope government will look into this, because I will look at it in the other hand. It's not just the government that are being wicked right now. Some set of people, some Nigerians are just not happy that somebody else is feeding. It's just as if it is only some of them that have the power that just want to leave. But we hope things turn out to be the best for the teachers that are working in the school. Bliss shared that Nigeria is a joke. I will not be surprised when Bliss shared a post on his social media page saying that Nigeria is a joke after the increase of Nigerian petrol price. Now the pump price have been stable on 995 naira, which is almost 1,000 naira, while some people are selling for 1,000 naira. But it's kind of funny, the kind of country we are. The reason for the pump price is that, according to what a source said, that the reason for the pump price is because there is war. The war in Israel and Palestine, how does it affect the mineral resources in our soil? Because we learned that the mineral resources were in Nigeria, and when you take the crude oil from our soil and also refine it in Nigeria, my question is that how does the war in Israel, Palestine and Iran affect the pump price? That how does it even affect the crude oil in our soil? It's kind of funny the way the government is. Despite the fact that it is not expected, well, it is Nigeria. Anything can happen. The level of unseriousness in the government is really affecting the economy of the nation, because the way the foreign government promotes Nigeria negatively is very unaccepted. We heard recently that President Trump posted or shared that the American citizens should be careful of Nigerian government house, like the military base and Nigerian government house, that the American citizens should be careful because of the information that they got, that some things might happen in Nigeria. This got me thinking that if the president of America is posting and or talking about insecurity in Nigeria, and Nigerian government are not able to control that and saying that there is nothing bad happening in Nigeria, I will see this as a laziness in the aspect of Nigerian government. If Nigerian government cannot also post and say there is nothing happening in Nigeria, everything happening in Nigeria is peace and is good, I would say this is a game that some foreign powers are using to tell other nationals and tell even Nigerian citizens based abroad that there is insecurity in Nigeria. Even if you want to come and invest in Nigeria, you will not be scared because it has been said that there is insecurity in Nigeria, which Nigeria is peaceful. It's peaceful to the last. So nobody should tell you that anything bad is happening in Nigeria. Nigeria is peaceful. People are doing their business. If you are any investor, you are free to come to Nigeria and invest. If you are the Nigerian in diaspora, no bad thing is happening. Because sometimes I will just be on my own. Some of my friends that are based in America and Europe, they will say they heard one bad thing happening in Nigeria. They heard of the herdsmen and the Boko Haram and the rest of them, which regularly did not happen. A little of them that happens, they will blow it out of proportion, and you not think that yes, bad thing or war is happening in Nigeria every day, which is not. Nigeria is very peaceful. I will tell you guys, always tell good story about your country, Nigeria. Nigeria is peaceful. My name is Isaac Adori. I will see you in my next video.